Good morning, everyone. It's KrebsCOHO and David here to do a Company of Heroes 1v1 cast for you guys today. It has been about 1 week since the last cast. Projects are finished for moi, so no more of this shenanigans. I can get around to actually doing videos for you guys. I am so excited. And it's also been a week since Company of Heroes 2 Alpha's stress test has been out. Can we talk about it? Not really. There's not much that we are allowed to talk about, but I think there is a few things we might deviate to later in the cast. Depends. I mean, are you in the mood for talking about mirror matches, David?
Well...
We could maybe talk about it.
We could. We should talk about it in the end of the video so we can edit out if we say something wrong.
Yeah, I think it should be okay. I don't know, because there's a lot of, like, they say you're not allowed to...
I think mirror matches was in a common discussion in the forums anyway.
Well, we'll discuss about it. That's going to be one of our topics today. I'm just a bit iffy if we're allowed to talk about it. But then again, I made a poll on my Facebook page, and that was okay, and they allowed
You
that.
can talk about mirror matches because it was on a global forum, so everyone knows about mirror matches issue.
Right, so that's going to be a hot topic for us to discuss later in this episode. You guys can feel free to engage in the discussion by leaving your comments in the comment box below. But anyway... Today we're going to be looking at 1v1 on the map Ruins of Rouen, or Runin, or whatever as David calls it.
I don't know, I'm Polish, I can pronounce it as I want.
Yeah, okay. Say it as you'd like. So we're looking at one PE player going by the name of Piwawsky, taking on, in the northern corner, DonBrasco as the Americans. Alright, we've seen Piwawsky before, but not DonBrasco. It's a good matchup. It's going to be a long game, about 50 minutes, and you won't know who's going to win until the end, which we like. So anyway, guys, we're at the 5-second mark, and we're going to be getting started in 3 seconds. So in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and on we go to another very exciting matchup. Okay, so... we're going to be trying to be tactical in our analysis today, because somebody has told us that we're not tactical enough. So, yeah, I think David knows who we're speaking about. But yeah,
no,
so
I have no idea.
Yeah, okay. But this guy was hammering us about not having enough tactical analysis in our cast. So we're going to be doing a lot of tactics. So what we'll do by starting off with is that the PE has 2 Kettenkrads. Why? Because there's so many points on this map to cap. And so if you have 2 Kettenkrads, it just means you're going to be capping a lot faster. But let's head on over to the tactical map and we can take a look at what's going on. Actually, David, you were taking a look at it. You describe what the map's about.
Yeah, I had to look at it, and to be honest, I don't play this map much because I don't like it and I don't have experience on it. But like, I instantly seen it's very symmetrical. It's like it's got exactly the same points on both sides with similar size and distance. But what like drew my attention is that the left-hand side is much easier to defend. Simply because you've got more suitable buildings for like MGs and standoffs. On the right-hand side is more like a plain field, and that's it.
And we should talk about some cutoff points. So you got cutoff points just outside of the bases, 2 in fact, that could be used as cutoff points.
Yeah, but it's close to your base.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's close to your base, so one of them wouldn't be too easy. The other one would be easier, but still quite difficult. Yeah. But let's see, the fuel points, the vital ones, the medium ones, are located near the flanks of the map, so on the corners, on the left and right hand side, you got that plus 10 fuel points, so those are going to be highly contested. Over in the center, you've got this sort of fighting ground. You've got these ditches where you can get cover, and you've also got VP in the center. If you can actually grab that, and if you have the capability of putting down wires, it's always a good idea to put wires stretching right on across, because it's so difficult to actually get up.
Yeah, it is. But then, like, what strikes me a lot is that whenever I played this map, the fighting was always going on the left-hand side. I don't know if you had the same experience. But like, middle was usually being capped and capped back, but there was always a fight on the left-hand side over the left turn VP. I tell
you why. For me, it's the same thing. I tell you why. It's because if you head on the right side, there's a lot of train tracks and a lot more, I suppose there is open space, but I find that a lot of times your enemy will be hiding behind these train tracks, the actual trains and everything like that. There's buildings and such. Whereas the left-hand side is just more, in my opinion, open to actually run around and have your fights. So that's why I think there's a lot more fighting on that respect. on that side. But anyway, let's take a look at the tactical build orders. As I was saying, for the Panzer Elite, they've gotten those 2 Kettenkrads, also supplementing with 3 Panzer Grenadiers right now. And just trying to engage the riflemen on the left-hand side. To what avail? They're having some success. What is the American up to?
The American is actually starting with 2 engineers and 3 rifles, and my problem with American is he just starting replenishing his guys in his base. He had idle riflemen standing there for a while, but again it's easy to criticize. It's just that, I don't know, whenever I see idle units I'm just going berserk. But I don't know, I don't think American really got a clue of what to do. He's just, right now he's just building riflemen, that's what every American do, but he's not microing them well. He's losing a lot of guys, like you've seen the engagement in the middle, I don't know if you're watching it, but he lost few rifles and only got 1 PE guy, and it wasn't a good exchange. He's just losing a lot of manpower. Yeah. And from what I see, it will go on like that, because I don't know, I just don't like when people like lose men for no reason. He wasn't fighting over anything, he was just shooting for the sake of shooting.
Well, that's 1 Panzer Grenadier squad down on the left-hand side. Flamethrowers actually killed them off. The funny thing is, and we were talking about in the last episode about OP Kettenkrads, what the American was doing, and this could have gone 2 ways. The American used his engineers to get flamethrowers, but he was actually capping the munitions point on the left-hand side, and there's a Kettenkrad standing right beside him, and he stopped capping it. Why? Because I have a feeling that Kettenkrad was just waiting for his opportunity to get in there and stop him from capping. Yeah. So OP Kettenkrad. OP.
Now it's even invisible OP Kettenkrad, so you can see Luftwaffe.
By the way, guys, if you're actually taking us seriously by us saying OP Kettenkrad, we're just joking. It's not. We don't actually think it's OP at all. It's just
part. Do.
Oh, don't be so serious. But yeah, that's a whole nother story about why somebody was raging about that. But anyway, it looks like Panzer Grenadier squad almost going down there, retreating, and a whole bunch of riflemen coming in. I'm starting to think why the Panzer Elite aren't going for some sort of other buildings. They're still working with just Panzer Grenadiers.
I just looked at his base and I was like,
He's got 4 Panzer Grenadier squads, but he's built a total of 5. Actually, he's got a 6th one on the build right now. So he's got a total of 6 Panzer Grenadiers that I've built so far in this game. 1 is already
smart?
died.
Because I don't play PE much, but I don't think it's smart to just spam them.
Well, I mean, the usual strategy for PE is getting like a maximum of 4 Panzer Grenadiers early game, and then going on, you know, to T2 or whatever else. Just well, there's so many strategies for the Panzer Elite.
Well, but I think I can see where he's coming from. He's using his Kettenkrads to cut off everything.
Yeah,
you can see he's very well at harassment of resources, and he's probably just trying to get his upper hand by pushing back the rifle spam, but there is not really a rifle spam. I think, American is actually, I think he spotted it, and he's taking up quickly, because he's already got his supply yard, so he's probably going for faster mate, and the PE guy, without taking up, will be so screwed, like having nothing against
Yeah, maybe
tanks.
that's what the PE is going for, like he's trying to get an early victory by harassing constantly, and trying to cut off and just deprive the American of any fuel and taking
I think
up.
it will backfire though.
It looks like it's not being too successful at the moment, because even though he's cutting off one cutoff point, he's not cutting off the other one. Still, the resources are flowing in, and 1 Kettenkrad is actually down, got killed by 2 engineers there. So it doesn't look like it's actually going too well for this early strategy.
Well, I can see that in the middle, Americans may be in trouble now, because they're getting sandwiched by some infantry, but they're not in cover, so they will die quickly.
No, it's fine. They've also got the engineers, flamethrowers in the back, and PE just full.
But
like,
if PE
flies
just
to
grouped
flames.
up and focused fired the engineers, they would go down, and then they're actually slowed down.
Yeah,
now.
they're trying to. But now all those riflemen are close again. But we've got another flank. We've got a flank from the backside now. By
I know. I'm watching it. Americans are taking heavy losses.
Yeah, surprisingly, I thought the Americans would actually killed quite a few more Panzer Grenadiers there.
Yeah, how does rifle upgrade is called on Panzer Grenadiers? I don't remember. I haven't played it for so
43.
long. Yeah, they actually do massive damage to riflemen. I never really noticed it before, but when I started playing PE a bit and upgrading it, it actually it's a massive difference, like in damage wise.
I thought they were usually better in longer range engagements anyway.
I don't know, like as long as you're standing in place, you do massive damage. Because look at this PG squad now. Without this upgrade, they don't do much damage.
Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear!
Yeah, there's a dodge.
Yeah. Still taking a little
More
bit of damage.
riflemen.
Yeah, they're all coming in. So let's see in the American base. Has he? No, he's just got a supplier. That's it. No
Yeah,
other
he's
buildings.
probably he's got 36 fuel. He's just still waiting. He's got an income of plus 31, so it's not that bad.
We've got the Kampfgruppe company just out for Piwawsky here. Nothing building it in it at the moment.
How is it looking users-wise?
He's got quite a bit of manpower, about 300 at the moment, and 118 fuel on the save. He's upgrading defensive operations at the moment in his HQ, trying to get his Panzergrenadiers full health, which will be really important because he's got so many of these Panzergrenadiers, 5 out right now. So that's a good investment on the defensive operations.
Yeah, I'm still worried with anti-tank because there's a... How is it called? Motropool coming up. I always forget how it's called.
Man, you've forgotten so much. What has happened to you?
Playing COH2 is just different names. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
haven't even
remember
been
everything
learning
by
the names in
T1, T2, T3. It's
COH2.
just that, I don't know. I don't really look at names. I know it, but I
Jeez.
just cannot get it on the top of my head. Like, oh, crap.
David forgetting about Company of Heroes.
Oh no!
But David has Alzheimer's.
Well, if you were playing COH2, you'll forget as well. But you don't
Yeah,
have
to be
a
fair,
count.
like, we've actually been playing so many hours in Company of Heroes 2. I've got about 18 hours clocked right now. Not actually playing the game for 18 hours. I kept the game open a little bit. But I wouldn't doubt if I've gotten about, a handful of hours. Maybe maximum of 8 hours in Company of Heroes 2 right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything is totally different. I mean, you got Grenadiers and stuff, but build orders completely different from Company of Heroes. Hopefully that's not going to get me back.
I only
from
got
the alpha.
1000 hours in COH in total, but I bet COH2 in the first month I'll have more. I don't know, I mean I would just pop it up so much.
Yeah.
COH2 is just so good.
The game is absolutely brilliant, guys.
Pre-order!
Even though it's just an alpha stress test, I mean, you can tell the game has so much potential. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh god, here we go. Some nades. Nades. Is it going to damage?
I love nades.
Did it actually kill any riflemen there?
Yes, it killed 2 of them.
I'm surprised it didn't actually kill more. Oh well.
No, there was 2 times plus 1 XP, so I bet it's 2 of them.
Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised the American isn't actually putting down any wire around here. Like, I mean, come on, the wire is free and could easily block
honest,
off these areas, especially like between this, beside the VP. You could easily prevent the PE from getting it. But anyway, he's putting down mines.
Yeah, I know. What is PE building? Because I can see, is it like armored car?
Yeah, he leapfrogged from Kampfgruppe up to Panzerjäger, and then he's got his armored car coming out there.
Oh my god,
He's
I wanted to call
upgraded-
it the scout car.
A scout car.
Damn it. You know
Actually, why? In Company of Heroes 2, did they
I
call
don't-
it a scout
I'm not
car
sure
or
if
did
you
they
can-
call it an
you can
armored
talk
car? I
much
can't
about
remember.
it.
Because you got armored cars in Company of Heroes 2 as well, but I can't remember if they called it a scout car or an armored car. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're
I
called
don't
the
know.
scout car, but I didn't know if I can talk about it.
Alright, fair enough. All of his Panzer Grenadier squads are upgraded with Gewehr 43s. This is the first time we're seeing this strategy being employed, where all Panzer Grenadier
I
squads
don't think
have-
it's a strategy, I think it's just a PG spam hoping for win.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, they're doing a good job so far.
Oh, so far, but there's an mate on the field. Yay, a mate.
Bum bum bum. And where's the
Upgrading to armored
anti-tank?
skirts.
Where is the anti-tank? I'm surprised he actually went for an armored car, because, like, thinking that it's 11 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, you'd think that, you know, you'd be contemplating, is my American foe going for armor? Probably, yeah. Oh dear.
Did you see the armored car
he just
hitting the building and making
He took
it
the whole
collapse?
building down. Oh man. What? Oh,
I've
that
never
was
seen
terrible. That was terrible driving. That was
It's like
terrible.
Bernard driving.
That was Sergey
I'm
driving.
glad Sergey is a better driver.
Yeah. That armored car used it as boost ability to go faster, and then.
Oh my
and
god,
then,
am I standing on the mines? What?
Yeah.
This micro is so terrible.
He's standing on his own mines, and then one of them
Yeah.
exploded. I think
One
the
of them got
PGs
shot
might have-
because Cutting
yeah.
Class revealed them.
And then the PGs just blew it up. That's brilliant, using your enemy's
Yeah.
own mines against him.
It's a terrible micro on this M8 side. Like, no.
I don't know, he actually blocked the armored car from moving away and took it out. But like, I'm so surprised the PE didn't go for some sort of anti-tank. And they're still not going for anti-tank! They're building 2 armored cars?! What?
Oh my god. And another tier. I think... I don't want to be skeptical, but I think this game is kind of a newbie game.
Do you think so? No, I don't think so.
For me, it
I
looks
wouldn't-
like
I
not
wouldn't-
like
I
a
wouldn't say
newbie
it's a
game, but
at
like
all. I mean, they're putting down mines. They know what they're doing. There's lots of micro and dodging grenades. And
yes,
everything,
but if I was American, I would just build bars and then just destroy them. Because with bars, you will just destroy the PG blob.
yeah, probably.
Like, M8 is not a bad move, I really like it. Especially that there is no anti-tank. But then... Oh, supplier is getting upgrade. Yeah, I love it. Not many people do it, but it's so important. Save your
More
manpower.
because-
But then I'm struggling to say anything because now it's... I don't know, I'm just struggling.
Oh god.
I don't know what to think about game because it's like so bad on both sides, and then there's some good things coming from both sides. But I don't know.
I wouldn't say there's anything bad about this game. I think it's actually absolutely fine.
Well, maybe, but like I
I mean,
I
there's a
always
lot
bitch
of
about
micro. Yeah,
something.
fair enough. Some of the tactics could be different, and they could probably win the game quicker. But I wouldn't say it's absolutely terrible. I mean, the micros there, just maybe the strategy's a little bit off.
Yeah, but look. Oh, there is actually a anti-80 half-track, anti-tank half-track. Yeah, anti-tank half-track sounds bad, but 80 half-track is okay. What the hell?
Right, so that ATF track is coming out, and I think he was trying to lure him. Yeah, he was trying to lure that M8 into taking out the armored car.
But I think
it
M8
was just a
can win
trap.
against 80 half-track easily.
Well, unless you immobilize it.
Even if you immobilize it.
No, then you engage for maximum distance.
Yeah, if you do it.
Yeah, of course, and a lot of pros will do something like that. There we go, immobilized, and now he just needs something to, there we go. See, look,
Yeah, I thought he's gonna move in range and then
from
start
maximum
shooting.
distance, and the M8 can still fire from... Look at that.
No, I think he's attacking ground and is hoping to hit it.
No, I think it just depends, because when the
Oh, no, he's
80
attacking
half-track actually hits him, then he can actually see it, and then he can shoot.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
There we go, and so he needs to get out of there. I think he's got
Is it-
stickies, yeah, I think...
Yeah, because I've seen the animation.
Yeah, they were gonna
He
stop
should
and
have
try to
getting
throw
closer
something.
before that. Oh, I didn't actually notice that he's putting mines with his rifleman.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
just-
bad on my part.
Come on,
Oh my
David, catch
God.
up! One of the Panzergrenadier
No.
squads went down, and so he built another one. Now he's upgrading it with Gewehr 43. So he's trying to maintain
Again?
5 Panzergrenadiers with Gewehr 43.
I think it's a bad move. He needs more tank power. Because American? I don't know what American is doing. He's got 70 fuel and 300 manpower.
I think he's just trying to be mobile.
Yeah,
across the
he's
field
getting
all the
bars
time.
right now. Actually, he's getting bars, what I've been talking about before. But I don't know, did American lose any squads? I don't think so.
I don't think he's actually lost any squads. Grenade, grenade.
Oh, he's about
Easy
to lose
dodge.
one.
Where? On the right hand
That one
side?
rifleman, yeah, almost died. Oh my god, those PGs are making war.
PGs don't have any veterancy except these two on the right. We've
Yeah,
got one
they
Vet
really
2.
need officer upgrade.
There's one Vet 2 rifleman squad, and also Vet 1.
There's one Vet 2 and two Vet 1s.
Vet
still
2
think
one's
there's
gonna
not
be
enough
so good at
riflemen.
taking... What?
I think there's not enough riflemen on the field. Against that kind of PG spam, there should be at least one more. There's only 4 rifle squads.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot, and people may call me a spammer, but I would go for another 1 or 2. On this map especially, you can just cut off everything at once. You just go to cutoff points, cap it, and go like, yay, I won.
Yeah, could always do
Simple
that.
as that. And it's great against half tracks because even armored cars that take you on range, you just circle around them with 5 squads and just destroy it.
Yeah, I suppose maybe more riflemen could actually work.
I don't know. I don't like what's happening in here. Yes,
David, stop being so picky.
I'm so picky. You know I'm picky, especially from our conversation before.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Well, anyway.
it's just that it's just making the game longer. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not countering each other. It's just building what I want.
Yeah.
It's easy to bitch about something, but like,
Yeah, man, I don't know. I feel totally different about it. I don't think there's anything to bitch about in this game. I think they're actually playing.
that's
quite
why
well.
you suck and we don't want you on our team.
Yeah. So crashing more into more mines. I don't know, like the guys, Americans putting down tons
I like
of
the
mines
mine
everywhere.
placement though. Yeah.
Ketting prods are down. Lots of armored cars out here.
Grenade! Oh,
I don't
didn't
know,
actually
maybe
go.
what is the American trying to do? I guess he's just trying to get what, AT guns out? Is he not going to be working towards heavier tanks?
I like what PE just did. Have you seen that?
What?
They slowed down retreating rifle squad and killed it off.
And then he
blocked-
finished off, yeah.
But AT gun killed armored car. So I
Still,
think it's a bigger
Rifleman
loss.
squad is Rifleman squad. I would say Rifleman squad's a bigger loss than the armored car.
No,
I
armored
don't
car
know,
is...
because a Rifleman
well,
squad you got to keep alive the entire game, whilst armored car, like,
yeah,
fair
that's
enough, you
true.
want to keep it alive, but you know, once it dies, it dies. It's quite an expendable unit.
Yeah, that's true.
Riflemen are the bread and butter. As soon as they die, then it's crap.
Well, you can just build another squad.
Yeah. but
He's got quite a lot of
currency.
manpower. He's got a decent income because he's got a supplier upgrade. I don't know what he's doing because he's got 400 manpower, 100 more than 100 fuel, and he's not building anything.
Oh no! What is this light AT half track doing? Bad micro, bad micro, bad micro.
Yeah, I know.
That's oh dear. No, that was a misclick.
Crashed into a guy.
That was a misclick. That was totally a misclick. I can understand that happening. Sometimes you'll click on an enemy unit and your half track or something will actually just try going straight on up to it rather than engaging from its distance.
That's what happened to me a lot in COH too.
dear.
I'm just not so used to it, and when I micro my tanks, I just drive into my enemy, and I'm like, what the fuck? And
Yeah.
I'm so pissed off.
Oh, that was an absolute mistake. I think he must have been just trying to engage it and then went elsewhere
Yeah.
on the map and then he just came back and realized, oh no, it's not supposed to be doing that.
Finally, I was about to bitch about no medic bunkers. I mean medic station, but whatever. Finally,
Hey,
spotting it up.
finally.
It's only 150 manpower.
There we go.
Yay! Happy David.
We've also got the Pan Support Command out, obviously because of the light AT half track from there. So we've got all three buildings here needed to get the Panther Battle Groove.
I rarely see like a half track play, and it wouldn't work if Americans built a freaking Sherman. Does this give me Sherman, please?
Yeah, I rarely see half track play actually work as well. But hey, well,
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're just making this game long.
I know.
You know what I
If they
mean?
got some sort of like, yeah, some heavier tanks, Sherman out,
Yeah,
then
yeah, because look what the American's doing. He's wasting his fuel on the freaking M8 that's gonna be useless against those half trucks. I mean, not useless, but it basically will just get immobilized and killed.
I think M8s aren't needed at this point in the game. I think
Yeah,
they should, yeah.
one Sherman would win this game. That's it. Because there's
Yeah.
nothing P can do against Sherman right now, apart from immobilizing it for a few seconds.
That's about it.
Yeah.
In fact, probably, yeah, maybe Sherman's probably the best thing. Actually, nah, frick it. If you went for M10s, that would be the best because you could just stomp over all the infantry. Just
Yeah,
crush
imagine
them.
driving into the blob. Oh, or Crocodile with upgrade would be amazing. Crocodile with bulldozer, I keep saying that, but I'll say it again. If you upgrade the bulldozer, you don't have to, use it. It just has to be on the tank. And when you touch infantry with it, it instantly dies. It instantly crushes them. And I
What
love
about a
it.
Sherman with Mine Flail? That also touches
Oh.
infantry and kills them.
But it's very slow, and Shaman with bulldozer, it's very fast. You don't have to put it down to slow down. You just drive with it.
Yeah, still goes the same speed.
Yeah.
Alright, well there you go.
Because you don't
You
have
learn
to use
things every day.
bulldozer. That's why Shaman Crocodile is better.
See, the funny thing is I don't know that because I almost never do such a thing. You almost
I
never,
like-
you
I
never
like-
need a crocodile for a bulldozer.
Well, there
on
is someone who would say it's stupid, and in my opinion doesn't count. But
it.
I like new strategies, and I just tried it out. And when I had two of them, going against what do you do, defensive doctrine with vet-free blob. My two crocs just rushed into vet-free blob and instantly killed 4 grand squads. So
Yeah.
it was fun game.
Yeah, I could
I
imagine.
really, yeah.
Successful
But then again,
bulldozer.
I'm not a pro, so.
P's
I
gone
don't know.
for his Luftwaffe doctrine, and he's gone down along the right-hand side, I believe, with the
Well-
Wind.
Americans got 6 CPs and they haven't picked anything yet. Apart from the mines, I think it's the one point that you need to put in.
Yeah, so he's gone for infantry doctrine.
Yeah, obviously, because I've seen it in the beginning, but he's not choosing any points. Now he's got 7 CPs available. And I don't know why. He should be saving up manpower, not losing riflemen, and just getting for combat battle group or whatever it is. I think you call it combat battle group.
Off-map combat group.
It's called combat. Damn phone again. Damn it! I didn't silence it.
David, you know the protocol.
Well, last time it happened to you.
Yeah, it's true.
Why are we not talking about the game? Let's talk about the game.
Vet 2 rifleman squads, 2 of them in fact.
Two
These guys have such
and
crazy range. They have such crazy range on their sticky bombs. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Like they can stand.
Yeah.
Like let's see if they can. Are they gonna throw it? Or are they just gonna chase
I
it
bet
away?
they will.
Wow.
Oh, they don't even have munitions for it, to be honest. They only got 30 munitions.
Yeah, but they throw from such a ridiculous range. With
Yeah,
those
and
sticky bombs
they
like that
throw like curveballs. It like follows the tank everywhere.
Heat seeking. That's right.
Heat-seeking sticky bomb.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really like. This is why I like to say the Peter like glass cannons. Yeah, they've got strong units, but half-track strategies are just they die so easy. It's
Well,
just
I'm still waiting for a
die
punter.
so easy. If anything, it's not a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea as P to go heavily invested in such lightly armored vehicles.
I almost never build them unless it's a. How is it called?
Like you build one or two,
truck.
fair enough, but like your whole strategy depends on it.
Rifles are dying like mad.
Yeah,
The whole
they
squad
are.
just gone.
Well, they've got Vet 1 on their Vet 1 and actually Vet 2 soon on their PG squads.
Yeah. Going
And
back
so-
to armored cars, I don't know. I don't trust them because they die way too easily. It's way too easy to throw. You really
Yeah.
need a proper micro to keep them alive, and I just cannot be arsed.
Piwawsky saying lots of mines, indeed, tons of mines. I'm surprised he doesn't
tons
get
of
some
damage.
freaking Kettenkrads out. If he had some Kettenkrads, he could be spotting those mines.
I think he just got tired of building them because he's microing them really bad. He just moves them in
Well, the thing is,
and
like,
leaves them to die.
a Kettenkrad does not only stop at just gapping, it plays also a vital role
Mine
in mine
got blown up with a
spotting.
mortar.
Nice. But also, like, if you try to keep a Kettenkrad near your guys, they have a massive range of which they can spot
I know.
mines, and they don't
And
even
if
have
you
to be
lose
standing
halfway,
still.
it's invisible.
It's not even like Fieldcraft where you have to wait 3 seconds or something and then you can spot
Yeah,
within 10
it's
meters.
instant.
It's
Instant
instant.
spot.
Yeah, and
I,
so
I think it's a little bit unbalanced, to be honest, because they spot it too fast, way too fast.
OP Kettenkrad.
Yes, it's OP, I told you.
Yeah, but these guys are gonna have insane fire rate. The Ver 43s with their Vet 2 on the offensive. Very fast fire rate, very accurate. So, I mean, they're gonna be killing really fast here.
Mm-hmm.
Just add up to getting better veterancy.
Flag 88 coming up. Why? Why would you feel the need for building Flag 88?
Maybe he's
The
worried
hell?
about any sort of heavy tanks coming out.
I would be, because there's a Sherman coming out. Yay!
And I suppose it's in a decent enough position, has wide range over in
Yeah,
the
it's
middle
got
of the
very
map.
decent position because this map is very open.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't
But-
say it looks open because of all the buildings and such, but look, he's still shooting across the map onto the left-hand side
Yeah.
between the buildings, and then he's got this
I
wide
know.
openness in the middle.
I know, but then again, I would rather focus on getting my Panther battle group out. I don't know, I never trust Flag 88s. I love it as a unit, I absolutely love it. And I absolutely hate facing it. But I just feel like it's too vulnerable to snipers.
Snipers, artillery, whatever else.
Yeah, I
in general
just
vulnerable.
don't like relying on it. I would rather have my mobile Panther battle
Well, that's
group
why it's
that I
got
can
just at
call.
the back of his base, massive range, and it's just, you know.
But I don't get
it's
one
there.
thing. American is sitting on 9 CPs, not using them at all. He's got 500 manpower. He can easily get freaking off-map combat group. I keep calling it comeback because of your video.
The combat group.
Oh, he actually went for combat off-map combat group.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Who
he's
knows
not
if
calling them in.
if he's lucky and he gets like 2 M10s out of that, that could help a lot.
I did it once. I was getting absolute. Remember when I played against you? In 1v1, we probably don't, but I was getting crappy combat groups. Like you had a blob of infantry, and
Yeah,
I
I
was getting
remember
80 guns
you were
all the time.
saying you were just getting the awful ones all the time.
Yeah, and
And
then
this is-
at the end I got 2 M10s. I was like, yay!
And this is why Company of Heroes could never be in the esports league, because it's too much based on luck and chance.
It's not balanced enough. Bullshit water.
Wow, that flak. That flak.
Have you seen what Sherman did with infantry squad?
What, did he kill it? That's
Almost. Like,
almost,
sliver
yeah.
of health.
Tiny bit. They got away.
It's not much happening on the field. It's just like engagement, retreat, engagement, retreat, engagement, retreat, and that's what I'm saying. It's just making it long.
Butterfly bomb somewhere. Where's he putting them? Where's
on
he
the
putting
VP,
them?
on the VP middle.
Was he?
Your map awareness is so bad. I wonder if it's gonna blow up the American mine.
No, it shouldn't.
Another phone call. It's silence now, but oh my god, I had no phone calls all the time when we spoke before, and now when I do a cast, it's like, oh, I want to call you. Damn it.
It's probably my fans or something trying to phone you.
Yes. Damn you all.
Oh man, look at all these grenades coming down the left hand side.
Yeah, doing no damage though.
Incendiary grenades. Killing quite a few guys. Look at that, 5.
No, it's not grenades killing them, I would say. It's more like PGs themselves.
I think it's a bit excessive to be throwing, you know, 3 grenades in one little area. If they just use 2 grenades, one left hand side of that wood timber and one on the right hand side,
all the
it
squads
just pushes them out of the way.
Annoying.
It gets them out of the cover because they know they can't stay there.
Yeah. See? That's what I'm saying. The Sherman is just dealing with them. Like, oh, hello, I'm Sherman. Fuck off. They all have to retreat.
Oh man.
That's what should have happened 10 minutes ago. In my opinion, at least.
Yeah,
American is sitting on 200 fuel right now.
And the Wehrmacht actually took the AT gun from the Americans.
Oh,
Sorry, the Panzer Elite.
It's PE.
PE.
Oh, they wasted. Oh no, they didn't waste it. It's Luftwaffe squad.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't lose the squad. Yay! I actually never looked at Luftwaffe squad, but they've got, was it the fuel tank on their back? Looks like.
A fuel tank.
Yeah.
The enemy will
maybe not the fuel tank.
Yeah, it actually looks
how
like a
it's
fuel
called.
tank. Look at that. It's got the little nozzle to put your tube in.
Yeah.
The hell?
I never really
Pretty
noticed
nice.
it.
Yeah, I didn't really notice that. I thought it was just a normal bag.
Yeah, there is like so little action in the field that you actually watch units closely. Oh damn it!
Appreciate these things that you haven't noticed in 6 years of playing the game.
I can actually see that in the half track. The guy got the steering wheel in his hands. You can see in the mortar half track. Yay! So nice.
Jeez, too many rifling squads to look
Come on, give us some action.
Yeah, they're just going on the right hand side. Panther Battle Group is available to be called out onto the field.
How much manpower
they just need an extra 400. What am I saying? 550 manpower to go.
It's not
then
that
they can
bad.
get it. Yeah,
Oh my god, artillery on the left, look.
Oh dear.
I don't know why I'm pinging on the map like mad, but because you can see it.
Obviously can't though. So that was a howitzer shoot, but he's not got his own howitzer.
I don't know why this Sherman is such low health. Was they T grenades?
No, it's because of thingy, the flak.
Oh, okay. Armored car is going down, almost.
Yeah. Look at that.
I like the COH2 armored car much more. It's much more useful.
Come on, you won't get the armored car, but at least get the mortar.
No, they can get the armored car easily.
Yeah, that flag.
Oh my god, this flag is just like, hello!
Killing 2 guys instantly.
Yeah.
It's amazing stuff.
More mines.
And more
I
Shermans.
actually really like
so that's 2 Shermans out on the field there.
Yep.
I don't know, I'm thinking the Americans should go for a howitzer or something, just to like, take out this flak.
Yeah, they should go for a crocodile. It's easily taking down the flag instantly. Because I actually played with those crocodiles I told you about against flag. And they burn flag like instantly. 2 of them is like instant burn down.
Yeah. As long as they come around the side.
Yeah,
Not directly
yeah.
on.
As long as they don't get shot long distance.
Because if anything, if you say like, oh yeah, the crocodile is good against the flak, knowing my fans, one of them will actually send a crocodile directly at a flak and be like, oh what, it doesn't work!
I'll kick his ass when I meet him then.
You have to maneuver around.
Now, to be honest, there's lots of opinions, like everyone got his own tactic, but most of them just got the main theme. Just circle around, don't get
See,
shot.
this is what I
anyway.
like, just these factions countering each other with their different units. Like, this is what makes it so dull when it comes to mirror matches.
Yeah, flag versus flag. Yeah.
Imagine that, flag versus flag. It'd be like who could spot it first, and then
yeah, so balanced.
And then it wouldn't be also that. Sometimes it also depend on luck, on who could, which flag was more luckier to actually land.
MG
shots.
versus MG.
Because actually, one thing in Company of Heroes 2 right now, and hopefully we're going to be okay to talk about this, is it has mirror matches in the alpha stress test. I'm not sure if this is going to pass on to the actual final release of the game, and looking at how much people are hating it right now, to be honest, I don't think it's going to, because everyone's saying keep it out of auto match. You know, you can keep it in custom match, but just not auto match. It's just an absolutely terrible system, because what you have is literally a mirror game of, say, Wehrmacht versus Wehrmacht, and then say in the beginning where you've only been limited to certain units of infantry, you actually see like sometimes the same strategy. You'll get like 2 pioneer squads and MG, and then your opponent will also go for the same thing, and it's like, oh, well, how do I counter this? This is kind of daft.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, but the argument to bring it in is it's perfect for competitive play, and I don't see how it's perfect for competitive play. As long as the game is balanced, it's fine.
See, the only argument that I've seen for it is that it's good for competitive play, but
because
yeah, fair enough,
every RTS got it.
You can, yeah, because every other game has it, and this is a game, and so that should have it. That's the argument for it, apparently, but I totally disagree. It's not needed, and that's maybe the exact argument against it, because if every other game has it, then why should Company of Heroes have it? Maybe it
yeah, I mean,
have
I
it.
can see why one may want it, but then, from my point of view, and my point of view is I love COH because it's somewhat historically correct, because it's
a faction versus another faction.
Because it's the COH trademark, like the, you know, World
That's
War
what Company
II
of Heroes is about.
thing, yeah. But then again, the argument is we are not pro players and we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, so you'll say basically, well, yeah, they emphasize about the Eastern Front all the time, the Eastern Front, so Russians versus Wehrmacht, whatever.
Yeah, but
then other people will say, oh, but it's a game, and so then you should allow these things. I personally totally disagree with that. I say keep it a custom match, because hey ho, it's custom match, you can customize it the way that you like.
You can do whatever you want.
But the Company of Heroes 2 has like a totally new layout where auto match will become the actual norm for the game. There's without a doubt.
I think so. We don't know yet, to be honest. But it
you don't know yet, but I'm basing this off of Company of Heroes online. If you've played Company of Heroes online, I know offline. If you played Company of Heroes Online, then the layout is very similar, and just based off of how that game was all about auto match, I really believe that it's going to be auto match only, and so that's why I think there should be no mirror matches in auto match. Just keep it in custom match.
Oh my god, I really want to play COH now. We play after this game.
We can do it. Panther Battle Group out on the field here. Also butterfly and bombs coming down on the VP on the right hand side.
I think we missed on the only bit in this game that actually had some action, because on the right hand side there was a huge engagement. There was like 2 armored cars going down, so many mines blown up.
Yeah, I saw what was going on. Trust me,
as long as you were watching it, it's okay.
Yeah, I didn't leave the fans out. I'm a good cameraman. I can multitask.
M10 coming
I can do
out.
Everything.
There's M10 in 2 Shermans. There's like a good firepower potential.
But there's two
Panthers
and also a Henschel.
It's
Henschel for the Wehrmacht, or sorry, for the PE.
Oh, Henschel, yeah. I was like, where's Henschel? Like, oh yeah. Whatever.
No, the actual ability. Plain
I know.
But I'm not sure if they're going to be able to afford it. They don't have really the munitions for it. It's 200 munitions. They had 130, but then they upgraded something, so they've only got 60 now. I don't know. What did they get?
I love how they made a parking spot on the Americans. Can you see it?
For the Americans?
Yeah,
no,
the
they
Shermans
parked everything nicely in a line.
I thought that he's gonna move his M10 in between. I was like, oh crap.
We got Foshi makers out in the field. We rarely see those things out.
I absolutely love them. They tear infantry apart, but they have to stay in cover and they have to be immobile.
They have to camouflage.
The enemy is down to 100
They have to camouflage.
Yeah, they have to be in cover and they have to be static to actually deal proper damage. And once they are vet free, and all offensive, it's so brutal.
Yeah.
Because they shoot faster, so they just shoot like a,
Goes
I don't know, like
crazy, yeah.
Thompson.
And their anti-building grenade is actually quite good against like MG nests. So all you have to do
Yeah,
is just
it's-
throw it
because
on it,
it's
and it
burning green,
burns for ages.
I really like it against the infantry
I
though,
think it's like,
because
I'm not sure if it's
it,
5
it
minutes.
burns.
Yeah. So it does a lot of damage over time, and actually
Yeah,
can
and it's
finish
very
off-
cheap. It's 25 munitions, I think.
I think it can actually finish off an MG nest in just with 1 grenade.
Really?
Yeah.
I never
it burns
really
for
checked
so
it.
long.
Grenade, and there's flag 88.
Died in action.
Yeah, AT gun
Oh, it
going
didn't
down,
finish
and
off.
flak is down.
They had 3 rifles. Can you see it?
Uh-oh. Are they gonna capture it?
Boom.
Yes, they do, but they sacrificed the rifleman squad to capture it.
I don't think
No.
it's smart. They had another squad coming in.
That was horrible.
Why don't they
That's not
focus this
worth it at all.
hot truck?
That's what I would have done.
Eliminated the
Oh
enemy
well, so that's a
force.
flag gone at the cost of a rifleman squad. Not worth it at all.
Yeah, exactly. And I love how his tanks are just coming in. Like, all
they're
his
just-
tank power is useless now because they cannot deal with Panthers
Throw that
alone.
sticky bomb, throw that sticky bomb, you vet 2 rifles.
Oh,
And
there's
they're throwing it
Pen
on
doing
the other
work.
one. Oh, it's because the tanks are coming in.
Yeah. Why is he microing these tanks like that? Look, he just turned his ass towards the Panther.
I know!
They've lost the
Turn it around. There you go.
No,
So
look,
that
he's
one on the
moving
M10.
backwards.
Oh no. I
Oh my
know,
God,
what
it's
is he
so
doing? Maybe,
bad.
well, I suppose the only bright side about it is you can get out of there faster.
How is the bright side if you're facing your ass towards?
Yeah, now
the
he's changing
Panther?
it, now he's changing it. Out of control, there we go.
But
Oh,
I
that's-
think the
that's big
P just got
casualties.
very unfortunate because this Panther was dealing no damage to back armor of Sherman, and I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, they need some infantry support. They need infantry support to keep these Shermans alive. Vet
Why is
2,
this game so long? Why is the right hand side VP not being harassed? Why?
I don't know. Why
Damn
you
it.
know blah 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 blah.
Oh, there's a howitzer build from Americans. I didn't even notice.
66 VPs for the Americans, 356 for the Panzer Elite here. Panzer Elite just lost pretty much everything. Older Panthers, their flak, their AT gun, their AT half-track.
How is their
mortar
manpower
half-track is going to go down. They've got 600, they're obviously saving up for a Panther Battle Group.
But I think Panzer Battle Group is not a smart move right now.
Panther Battle Group can change anything.
Not really, not against the rifle blob.
I'm surprised, actually what happened to the Foshamigos? Oh, they're still on the field.
Comrades report the enemy has
Where?
destroyed a vehicle.
And
Oh, they're
that
being
is that is a mortar half-track gone. Vet 3 Sherman! Brilliant. So-
Immobilized damage engine Sherman outside of the base.
Vet 3
Perfect.
Sherman, plus 50%
Well,
penetration,
I
plus
don't see how
25%
Americans can
weapon
lose it
damage.
now because they've got 1000 manpower, 250 fuel.
It's still, man,
they
if
just,
they just
need pop cap. That's it.
if they got their freaking pioneers or engineers up and just repaired this Sherman, they could actually maybe get it out of there before the Panther
Yeah.
Battle Group comes. It's still
Why
300
is
manpower
why
away.
is not this Vet3 Sherman just rushing in and harassing the infantry? Why?
I know. Why? Ah, it's so frustrating. Maybe
I
he's
know.
afraid of. Maybe he's afraid of Panther Battle Group. Or
Well,
something, I
he's
don't know.
obviously not afraid facing his ass towards his base. Like again.
Oh, Foshamega might die.
Oh, the blind.
We are losing
Right.
a
And
Don't
so
do anything.
pop cap. Actually, before that engagement happened, and the P lost everything. Before it happened, they actually were at pop cap. They're at like 55 or something out of 55.
Oh really?
taking our base.
Look at that howitzer. But now they're down to only 11 pop cap.
Yeah.
They're down to 11
I-
out of 56.
Oh my god. You know what's annoying? Americans can easily cap the right hand side, but they don't. I mean,
And
now
why don't they
but
cut off?
look how
At
long-
least get the cutoff point or something. Jeez.
Yeah,
Oh, that's making me rage a little bit.
I told you, it just makes the game so long. But PE is doing some Metal Gear Solid action on the left.
Oh no, they're gonna kill the Vet 3. Oh dear!
Yay, Vet3 down.
Oh, that was just a facepalm moment. That was a facepalm moment. They just
Well,
lost a Vet 3 rifleman squad like
I'm
nothing.
having facepalm moments for a while now.
Man, that was facepalm indeed. Well, they're finally getting the Sherman repaired, but Panther Battle Group coming out any moment now. If he realizes that his manpower is there.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
it's out. It's out. Here it comes.
I'm impressed. It'll be funny if only one Panther comes out, because it happens to me a lot. It always pisses
No,
me
but
off.
no, it only happens when you have PopCap that you get one.
Not
Panther.
really. Not always.
No, seriously, that's the only time that it happens. It happens you only get one Panther when you have PopCap.
We have 300 points
Oh,
left.
did you notice there is nice hydraulics on the Panther's gun? Like when you shoot it, it just moves back, but not only a cannon, but the whole thing in the front. Look. Come on, shoot!
You really like to notice these unimportant things, dude.
Yeah, when the game is getting boring, I just start watching things go.
Come on, this is meant to be the most tense moment of the game. There's big battles and everything.
When?
Everywhere.
I missed
Just
something.
now for the last 5 minutes.
Did I miss something, Bernard?
Oh, jeez. Ruining the cast.
No, I bet it's exciting for them because they have to micro a lot, but for me it's just dragging it over. It should be done over like long time ago. Because PE is playing really bad, and Americans are playing bad, that's why it's getting long. But Americans is playing a little better.
Yeah, but the point is you're supposed to make something exciting out of what is.
Oh my god,
exciting.
there is a Minesweepers! Yeah, he's so pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Minesweepers, but I don't know why it's used against PE.
Well, Henshaw coming down right on top of everything here in the center, and it's a perfect time to do it because look at all that armor.
Yep.
Look at that armor. You got M8s.
I think
got
Henshaw
Shermans.
can actually damage infantry.
Wow.
If it misses a tank and hits infantry.
I think it can actually. I think that's right.
Because I know it damages buildings.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. I have a feeling we might see a reversal quite soon here. Oh, actually, I don't know. Panthers are quite badly damaged.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, he's cutting off his point. So 66 VP still for the Americans, and they've pretty much got the entire map, don't they?
Yeah, I love how I'm bitching about this guy doing nothing, but I'm usually doing the same because I'm too lazy. Like once I'm winning, I'm like, yeah, fuck that, and I'm just staying there fighting, doing nothing. You know what I mean? I just get lazy, or I forget. I simply forget. I just get so focused on let's
put
get
pressure
tanks
on
in
your
there.
opponent all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Like even though you know you're winning, you just keep on decapping all of your opponent's points.
That's the
and
point. I was
everything. You
always
just don't
talking
give
about
them-
it. Like when I was teaching my newbie friends how to play the game, I always kept on stressing how important it is to always pressure your advantage. Once you get an advantage, you just have to keep going because Germans, they will just come back. They don't need many resources. They get it slowly over time, and they finally get what they want, and they just punch you in the face and go back. What you need to do is pressure them until they got no points, and you can just win psychologically, make them quit. That's the easiest way to do it.
Pressure,
But
pressure,
when
pressure.
you stop and you feel confident with half of the map, you obviously lose. Because half of the map for Wehrmacht is a win. 25% of map for the Wehrmacht is pretty standard against good American. And what you need to do is just keep pressuring, like, you know what I mean, like, you have to win the game, not just be equal.
I agree, you do have to win the game.
Thought of the day. We have to win the game to win.
The game. Of course.
I don't like the low health Sherman standing next to his own mine against Panther Battle Group.
Yeah, it's not
But well.
Off-map combat groups haven't been too good for the American. He's only been getting quite rubbish stuff, to be honest.
I like the mortar though.
Rifleman, a mortar,
I like the
AT
mortar.
gun.
I don't know about you, but I like the mortar. Against the infantry, it's perfect.
Yeah, as long as you can keep him standing still. It's not quite like the mortar in Company of Heroes 2, but we probably can't talk about that. I don't know.
Yeah, better than the mortar.
Because that's all about balance. It's about balance.
Yeah, it will be all balanced.
The enemy has struck.
Well, Panzer.
Oh my
Grenadier-
god!
Yeah.
But one
Panzer
shot.
Grenadier squad. God,
They were
my
like,
God.
oh look, nice Sherman. Oh shit.
Doesn't help the fact that the Sherman's Vet 3.
Medics doing their
The
job.
enemy is weakening even
Oh
now.
dear, we just wanted
Look.
to check out the Sherman. Oh,
Look
well, that
at
Sherman's
this.
gone.
Look at this pure engineer just being saved by this brave medic. Yay! Yay!
So, are we gonna see any more Shermans? Are we gonna see any more M10s? I don't know.
I don't know, I'm waiting for action. There was a Panther in the
someone's
base, doing nothing, not being repaired. There's Panther on the field, just being there.
I like how in these engagements, these guys are just asking to be grenaded all the time. Yeah, fair enough to stay in cover, but I mean, they're just being grenaded all the time. It's like, you gotta expect that your opponent's gonna throw a grenade at you.
You know what I would like to see? Like, P guy throwing some Fallschirmjäger to cap this left hand side, then, like, throw everything on the right hand side to cap it, and then throw one squad on the left to cap it. Like, you can easily take out this bunker with a Panther or just, whatever. Oh, they don't even have Panzerschreck, so I guess you cannot do it. No. Come on, P! Give me some action!
Guess P are just trying to work with their Panther battle group.
This is what I said. When I saw this game is gonna be 50 minutes, I told you it'll be dragged. It'll be dragged on and on and on.
Well, yeah, they lose units, but I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't be any better.
Probably not after the long break I had, but...
No, honestly, like, the majority of people probably wouldn't be much better. Like, losing units is a common thing.
But we're critics, fuck off. Our job is to criticize.
Realistically thinking.
It's constructive criticism, because I'm not saying, oh, you shit, you cannot play. I'm saying what you're doing wrong. You could have won much earlier if you just went for a freaking Sherman. He had resources, he could have done it, but he instead went for more M8s, and I think it was pointless.
Yeah, probably.
Even getting Howitzer would be smarter, because you can just destroy the blob after retreat. That's it, that's a GG. You just make them retreat and you bombard their base. They lose so much manpower, it's ridiculous.
I'm actually not sure who wins this match, to be honest, because I never finished the very end of it. To be honest, I'm not really sure who will, because VPs are so low for both sides, and...
So how do you know? How did you know there will be so low VPs?
Well, I knew the VPs were going to be low, I just didn't know who was going to end up winning, though.
Well, if PE wins, I would just facepalm so hard. Honestly.
15-minute long
Americans
game.
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rifle squads. I think it's pretty obvious who's gonna win. You know, 7 rifle squads, well...
I don't know, I reckon...
And
know,
why
we can place
is
our
middle
bets.
uncontested, for fuck's sake?
reckon
I'm
the
just so annoyed with it.
I don't know, I reckon the PE will end up winning, to be honest. I think their Panther battle group's gonna make quite a big difference here. And then they've got so many PGs to work against the riflemen.
But look what the riflemen are doing, they're just sitting on the fuel point, 3 squads. Come on! Just cap the freaking middle.
Wow, that is a lot of rifleman squads. He's got so many rifleman squads. Because of off-map combat groups.
I know, and he's still not using them, and it pisses me off so much.
You should just be constantly capping with them, eh?
But he's capping in a blob. You spread out and cap. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Look, tell me, why is America focusing on Panthers so much?
That's one Panther gone.
Yeah, and the wreck destroyed.
He's saving
for
up
some
for
reason.
another Panther battle group as well.
Yeah, but what is America
go for a
doing?
VP win. I don't know, if he could just hold on to the VPs. And...
Yeah, I know, but he shouldn't be able to with American pressure. Look, 1, 2 squads, 1, 2, 3 squads idle, like doing nothing. Then there is a mortar that can cap doing nothing. Right hand side uncontested, middle uncontested, while you can easily make them retreat from there. Come on! Even I'm not that bad.
Oh man, he's trying to make him run into the howitzers so badly. He's got one on the backside, one on the front, but then he just goes in another direction.
Why is right hand side not uncontested by American? And why is middle for PE? Why? Come on! Don't make me freak out. Vet to AT gun decides to go on Fallschirmjäger. Smart move. Trying to blind them with the searching light or whatever it is.
50 points. Soon we'll have our victory.
It's not working.
Run, brave weapon crew! Oh shit, they're dead.
Yeah, I definitely think the PE are gonna win this. The allies don't have any vet. They've only got one vet 2 squad and that's it.
This ally player is shit.
Man, that's a bit harsh.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I know, but it's true.
That is really harsh.
I know, but it's true.
I wouldn't say so.
Well, I'm shit, but I I've got a
No, he
little
put
bit
up a good
better
fight. He
decisions.
put up a good fight. Like, yeah, he could have gone for some different things, but it doesn't
Yeah,
mean
I
it's
would
the
say
end of
he
the
put up a
world.
good fight. He was trying to micro out and he had very good mind placement. But now, when he's got no points and I can see his fucking blob of 7 rifles going for one Fashion Jagger squad, I'm just so pissed off.
Well, I don't know. I guess he's just sort of given up at this point. I don't know.
How can you give up when you have such an advantage? He's got 700 fuel. He's got loads of manpower income, and still is doing nothing.
Verbal Vins. That's the end of it. That's the end
Yeah.
of it.
But then he's got
That's
80
gonna
gun.
be an entire blob
But-
suppressed.
Look, he's got 80 gun in his base. Fucking AFK. Come on.
That's it.
Oh my god.
Sometimes from off-map combat group you don't get what you need.
My mind is fucking blown at this point. He built a sniper. Oh my freaking god. I'm just watching this sniper go and I wish he dies instantly with freaking harsh death.
I guess
It's
eventually comes to the
340
point-
manpower, he's sitting on 400, so he
If you got
could
snipers
easily
earlier
build
instead of
M10s.
off. If you got snipers earlier instead of off-map combat group, it could have been a lot better.
No, you know what I could tell you? Instead of building the sniper now, he has enough resources to build 3 M10s. 3 M10s and 7 rifle squads is fucking good combat group, right?
Yeah.
Could easily win this game. If I got his PC right now, and his units, I can easily stop the cap. Because
Could you?
no, maybe not now, because now when he had 40 points, okay?
Oh dear.
You could easily spread those squads out in cap. He's only got 1 Berber win.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You cannot tell me it was a good game. At the beginning it was, I have to admit, it was a fun game to watch, but later on, and especially
Yeah,
the ending,
maybe he could have gone for some different stuff, but I mean, like, it wasn't
All
all
I-
that bad throughout the entire game.
all I could say about American player, I really like the mind placement, I really like getting a lot of riflemen, but what I don't like is not getting a Sherman. I really like this fast damage though, it was really fun. It was badly used, but, you know, sending it alone. But I do the same, I do exactly the same mistake, I send it alone because I cannot be arsed waiting for my infantry. But it was first mistake, and then after this it just snowballed down. He had 2 Shermans and M10, it was really good force, but then he overused it. He was too confident with them. He should have moved them together with his riflemen. It was easy game for American. He had this game and he threw it so hard, I just cannot believe it.
Yeah, he did actually
Okay.
have it, to be fair. He did actually have it. There was like,
That's
so
why
many
I said he
times-
should, because he
so
threw
many
it so
ti-
hard.
I wouldn't say shit though. He was a good player, man. Don't get me wrong.
Better than you for sure.
No, he was. Yeah, he was a good player, but yeah, his decision making in certain times is just. You could have done something different. Some unit build orders, some also just capping around the field. Definitely.
I know,
could've done
at
some
the end
different
it was
stuff there.
really bad. I just.
I don't know. Well, I always like to say that the best thing you can do to
I need an argument.
improve your game during your actual game is to commentate your own game, or more so, put yourself in somebody else's shoes or a third-person perspective whilst you're playing the game.
Well,
and be
while
like,
I play
what
the
could I do
game, I
better
exactly
right
know
now?
what to do, but I never do it.
Yeah. Just ask yourself,
You
what
do
could
the
I be
same.
doing right now?
Oh my god,
And
I just want to
so-
play COH2 and forget about this game.
Oh gosh. Well, anyway, guys, I know David did enjoy it, but I hope you guys enjoyed it most importantly. And, well, I suppose GG to the Panzer Elite for winning that.
No, the
Although-
GG.
GG to them for winning that, although the Americans probably should have won that.
It's
Anyway,
big facepalm for all of them.
There's some facepalm moments there.
Only some.
Anyway, guys, until next time, we will catch you all later. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.